told that your morning routine is just a series of chores. But if you are between the ages of 40 and 80, what you do in those first 60 minutes is a matter of survival for your cells. Most people wake up and immediately trigger a stress response that hammers their heart and inflames their joints without even realizing it. You might think you're just getting old, but in reality, you are crushing your body's natural rhythm before the sun is even fully up. Today, on Wellness Roots Journey, we are going to reveal the hidden dangers in your current routine and show you the science-backed shifts that can add years of high-quality life to your journey. This isn't just about feeling better, it's about reclaiming the vitality you thought was gone forever. We have analyzed the latest longevity research from the US and Europe to bring you a blueprint that most doctors simply don't have time to tell you. But before we dive into the 10 critical changes you need to make, I have a question for you. Are you truly ready to take control of your health? If the answer is yes, then hit that subscribe button right now and join our growing community of health-conscious warriors. Please like this video to help us reach more people who need this warning, and comment "I am ready" below to commit to your new journey. Let's begin. The first thing most of us reach for is a glass of water, or worse, a hot cup of coffee. But here is the shocking truth. Your body is a desert when you wake up. After 8 hours of breathing and sweating, your blood is literally thicker, making your heart work twice as hard to pump it through your veins. But simply drinking plain water is not the answer, because as we age, our cells lose their ability to hold on to that moisture. If you just chug plain water, you are likely just flushing out critical minerals and leaving your tissues just as thirsty as before. To change this, you must understand the power of electrolytes and the salt trick that longevity experts are now obsessed with. By adding a tiny pinch of high-quality sea salt or a squeeze of fresh lemon, you are turning that water into a biological key that unlocks your cells. This allows the hydration to actually enter your brain, your heart, and your joints, where it is needed most to prevent that morning stiffness. Think of it as priming the engine before you start the car. Most seniors in the US are chronically dehydrated, leading to brain fog and fatigue that they mistake for dementia or old age. Start your day with 16 ounces of mineral-rich water and watch how your energy levels explode before you even touch your breakfast. Now that you've primed your body from the inside, we need to talk about the physical stiffness that many of you accept as a normal part of aging. You wake up, your back aches, your knees creak, and you think, well, this is just 60. But I'm here to tell you, it does not have to be this way. The mistake most seniors make is either staying still for too long, or worse, jumping straight into intense movement before the joints are ready. Think of your joints like a sponge. When a sponge is dry, it's brittle and can break. But when it's wet, it's flexible and resilient. Your morning goal is to move the synovial fluid, which is the natural lubricant for your bones. Instead of static stretching, which can actually pull and tear aging muscles, you should focus on gentle circular motions. Start with your ankles, move to your knees, and then your hips, creating small, controlled circles to wake up the nervous system. This sends a signal to your brain that the body is safe, reducing the pain signals that often plague our mornings. Just 5 minutes of this joint juicing can reduce your risk of falls and fractures by over 40%. It is the single most effective way to ensure you stay mobile and independent well into your 80s and 90s. Don't wait for the pain to start. Give your body the lubrication it craves the moment your feet hit the floor. I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare take away my morning coffee. And I won't. But I am going to ask you to change when you drink it. Most of us reach for that caffeine hit within minutes of opening our eyes. But for the senior body, this is a critical mistake. When you wake up, your body is already producing a natural surge of cortisol, the hormone that helps you feel alert and focused. If you pour caffeine into your system while your cortisol is already high, you are essentially telling your body to stop making its own energy. This leads to that dreaded afternoon crash where you feel exhausted by 2 p.m. and it puts unnecessary stress on your heart. For those between 40 and 80, your heart is more sensitive to these artificial spikes. The secret to long-term energy is to wait exactly 90 minutes after you wake up before having your first cup. This allows your natural hormones to clear out the adenosine or the sleep dust in your brain first. By the time you do have that coffee, it will work much better, and you won't feel like a zombie for the rest of the day. It's a small shift that creates a massive difference in how your heart and brain function as you age. While you're waiting for that coffee, there is a source of energy that is completely free and more powerful than any supplement, and that is sunlight. Many seniors spend their entire morning indoors under artificial LED lights, which sends a confusing signal to the brain. Your eyes are actually part of your brain, and they need to see natural photons within the first 30 minutes of waking to set your circadian clock. This isn't just about feeling awake, it actually determines how well you will sleep 12 hours from now. When natural light hits your retina, it triggers the production of serotonin, the feel-good hormone, and tells your body to start the countdown for melatonin production later tonight. If you stay in a dark house, your brain stays in a twilight state, leading to mood swings and that heavy feeling in your limbs. Even if it's cloudy, get outside for just 10 minutes and look toward the horizon. Do not look directly at the sun, but let that natural light wash over you. It is the most effective, natural way to fight off seasonal depression and keep your cognitive functions sharp as a tack. Now, let's talk about your mind, because brain rust is real, and it starts the moment you go on autopilot. Most people wake up and immediately start checking the news or worrying about their to-do list, which puts the brain into a passive, reactive state. To protect your cognitive reserve and fight off the symptoms of decline, you need to engage in a brain-first habit. This means for the first 15 minutes of your day, you do something that challenges your neurons. It could be as simple as solving a crossword puzzle, writing 3 things you are grateful for in a journal, or even just brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. This forces your brain to build new neural pathways, a process called neuroplasticity, which is your shield against memory loss. When you choose to be intentional with your thoughts, instead of letting the world's problems rush in through the TV or phone, you are literally rewiring your brain for resilience. Think of it as a workout for your gray matter. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So give your brain a reason to stay young every single morning. We've all heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But for the senior body, the wrong breakfast is a recipe for internal disaster. If you are starting your morning with refined cereals, white toast, or sugary juices, you are creating a glucose spike that causes massive inflammation in your arteries. This inflammation is like internal rust, slowly damaging your heart and making your joints feel twice as old as they are. As we age, our insulin sensitivity drops, meaning we can't handle sugar the way we did in our 20s. To truly nourish your roots, you need to flip the script and focus on healthy fats and protein. Think of avocado, organic eggs, or a handful of walnuts. These foods provide a steady, slow-burning fuel that keeps your brain sharp and your hunger satisfied for hours. By avoiding the sugar trap in the morning, you are protecting yourself from type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease, which are the biggest threats to seniors in the US and Europe today. Choose fuel, not poison, and your body will thank you with every step you take. This next change might be the hardest, but it is perhaps the most life-saving, and that is to stay away from your phone for at least the first hour. When you wake up, your brain is in a theta state, which is a highly suggestive and creative state. If you immediately open social media or read the news, you are flooding your subconscious with stress, tragedy, and comparison. For someone over 50, this sudden rush of digital stress can cause an immediate spike in blood pressure and heart rate. Research suggests that doom scrolling in the morning can actually put a significant strain on your cardiovascular system. Your heart needs a gentle ramp-up, not a digital electric shock. Try to create a no-phone zone in your bedroom. Leave the world's problems outside your door until you have centered yourself. This simple act of digital fasting will lower your baseline anxiety and give you a sense of control over your day, rather than feeling like a victim of the morning news cycle. If you want to truly wake up your nervous system and boost your immunity, you need to embrace the power of temperature. You don't have to jump into an ice bath, but a simple cold splash to the face can change your entire physiology. This triggers something called the mammalian dive reflex, which instantly lowers your heart rate and activates the vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve is the master switch for relaxation and healing in your body. For many seniors, circulation becomes sluggish in the morning, leading to cold hands and feet. By alternating between warm and cool water in your morning shower, you are performing vascular gymnastics, forcing your blood vessels to open and close. This flushes out toxins and sends oxygen-rich blood to your vital organs. It is like a reset button for your immune system, making you more resilient against viruses and chronic fatigue. It might feel a bit shocking at first, but the feeling of vitality that follows is absolutely worth those few seconds of discomfort. Today, we've covered a lot of things, from the water you drink to how you care for your brain. But the most important thing to remember is that it's never too late to change your own story. Whether you're 40, 60, or 80, your body is a marvel of adaptation, and it's waiting for you to send it the right signals. Start with just one of these changes tomorrow morning, and then add another one next week. This is your Roots Health journey, and every little step you take is a root that will support you in the years to come. I want to thank you for taking the time with me. It shows how much you value your life and your future. If you found any of the advice helpful today, please leave a comment below and let me know which change you'll make first. I read all the comments. Don't forget to share this video with friends or family who need this message. Together, we can redefine what it means to age gracefully and powerfully. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video on longevity secrets. I am so proud of your commitment to your health. Keep growing, keep succeeding, and see you in the next video. Before we conclude, please remember that all content on Wellness Roots Journey is for informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a doctor or qualified healthcare provider about any health condition or health goal. Never ignore professional medical advice or delay seeking medical help because of anything you've seen in this video. Stay safe and healthy.